Stitch Roadies. I'm here at Acorns and Threads because I have decided that I needed to do an in-depth little shopping video for whoever wins the gift card, which I will post later in this video. And you can, the rest of you can just take a look at what's going on shopping-wise here. I freaked out for a minute because I thought it was, I got lost about the days of the week that it was. So, no, it's open today. For some reason I thought it was Monday and it's really Saturday. If you could see me, I'd be laughing out loud. But I'm meeting Megan, who is the Frosted Crafter. So, stay tuned. I hope that G performed his magic and made my video of the shop even more awesome than it was. It was kind of a fun-filled day, starting off with sheer panic, because when I arrived at Acorns and Threads, and that's in Portland, Oregon, all of a sudden I entered this fugue state, and I couldn't remember what day of the week it was. And all I could see was the sign on the door that said, you know, closed Sunday and Monday. Of course, I've already told you all this, but it was just a sheer panic moment. Thank goodness it was just my brain not functioning quite correctly. But I was meeting Megan, the Frosted Crafter, who I'll link her YouTube down below. She's a designer, a cross-stitch designer, and she is also the person who, is it on here? No, it's not on here. I moved it to a project. Who many of you asked about the little needle minder. I want to say with the pelican, but it wasn't a pelican. Oh my gosh, I'm having a moment here. Anyway, she designed the needle minder, and she is designing, as we speak, some new designs, so you're going to want to check her out. But she was originally from Alaska and moved down this last month to Tacoma, and so we decided to meet up at our LNS, which is Acorns and Threads. It was Saturday. Thank goodness. And so it was the Saturday Stitch meetup. So there was a whole group of people that meet up on a certain Saturday of the month. What is this? What Saturday of the month is this? Oh my gosh. Anyway, Janine was setting tables up out front, and you know, they started arriving, and so the shop was bustling. The shop was bustling, which always feels so good. And I was bound and determined to get out of there with no new charts, and I was just going to be a good girl. Not a good cross-stitcher, but a good girl. And instead, I only had one agenda, and that was to get needles for both Pocket Robin and myself. But then I remembered that last time I was at Acorns and Threads, that I really liked this fabric that Robin had bought. And so I went looking for it, and I found it. It's a Lugana 25 count daffodil. It's just a really sweet yellow, soft yellow color, and it's not like anything that I have, so I decided I was going to get that. And then apparently I had some thread that was back ordered, but for what project I don't have a clue. But it is oatmeal. So if anybody knows why I needed oatmeal, so they had it ready there for me. I really need to figure out a system on how to do that. And then I needed 738 DMC for the current Prairie Schooler Santa I'm working on, and I didn't have that, so I picked up that skein of DMC. And I could not pass up some Lady Dot creates. So I got a vintage this kind of a oatmeal light brown, and then this one is kind of a gold yellow color. Shady Sandy Gold and Vintage. That's the two that I got. Robin needed needles, and so I picked those up for her. And then since she needed needles, I started worrying that I needed needles, so I picked up a packet for me. And we kind of like these ones here. So I got those. Picked up the gift card. So stay tuned on this video. Someone's walking away with $50 of Acorns and Thread bucks. I'm kind of excited for you. But here's the thing. I do not need another project bag. I do not need another project bag. But a project bag creator walked in with a pile of project bags, and now I can't even remember what day of the week it is, and now her name escapes me. I'm thinking it's Corey. I'm hoping that I remembered that correctly. Maybe it's on her project bags. Anywho, Megan and I looked at the pile of project bags she brought in. And you know, I totally appreciate the creators of project bags because I've tried to make them. And I have made some, but I'm not real happy with how mine turned out. I really liked her project bags. And she left piles of them at Acorns and Threads. So you can call up and get a project bag. I loved the size of this one. It's a small one. It's like a pocket size. But look at the fabric on the back. And it has this gorgeous, absolute gorgeous little charm of a leaf. And it's small. It's a smaller one. So for small projects, I don't know. It feels awesome. It has a different texture to it. What can I say? And then Megan and I were like gaga, and Audrey from Stitchy Witch needs to look at these project bags because I just thought, oh my gosh, this one is so cool. I know. Maybe I'll get rid of the ones I made. But look at this. And look at that little charm that's off of there. She hand creates the little charms. And then wait for it. I know. Maybe it's because I'm feeling the Halloween vibe, you know. I don't know what it is, but we both had to get one. Both Megan and I had to get one. Yeah. And they just feel really awesome. I'm not going to apologize for myself. I'm just not. I'm not going to apologize for myself. I could apologize for you, but I'm not going to apologize for myself. I'm just going to go for it. And currently, I mean, my current Halloween whip that I'm working on is in a gorgeous bag by Wendy. And I need this, for how beautiful this bag is, she needs to make get a little label and put it on her bag. You know, we're good, us project bag connoisseurs can really promote the creation of project bags, but we need to remember the name of the creator because we are getting old. Holy crap. Oh, did I say that? Gosh. It is, I wore long pants today. It's getting chilly. Although I am ready for that 100-degree weather to be over, I'm not quite ready for fall. I can taste it almost, can't you? Don't you feel like your fall projects are calling your name? Yeah. Well, it was fun seeing all of those stitchers out at the tables out in front of Acorns and Threads, because there isn't the space inside, but she puts the tables outside, and it makes it nicer because we're back in our mask mandate, and then outside it's just a lot more comfortable. We've kind of all gotten more comfortable with our outside venues. And then Megan and I walked over to McMiniman's and had lunch and caught up and talked, and I'm telling you, it was so fun and relaxing, and it was nice that she was, you know, close enough to pop on down. And we love our Pacific Northwest stitchers that just kind of come down and have lunch. Yeah, it's an awesome little meetup. And I know that Becca has said on her Instagram, SamBrie Stitches, that she's open to more people coming on the Zoom. So, you know, but I get it. Some people don't like the Zoom. Well, lately I've been watching a lot of YouTube Black Ribbon Stitcher, and I'll put that link below. She is just an engaging, beautiful, her smile lights up the waves. Yeah, she is just so fun, and she makes me laugh, and so I love watching her. And she talked about a book that she had, a cross-stitch book. Well, as soon as I saw it, I had to, like, I gotta find that book. So I went on Amazon and all the used book places, and I found a copy, and it came this week. And it is called Oriental Odyssey. Can you see that cross stitch on the front? And the pieces that really got me were the kanji's Oriental Greetings. I just love those. This book is filled with beautiful, beautiful, look at this, Chinese flowers. It's an older book by Joan Elliott for Design Works Crafts. I was enabled. I mean, I barely could finish her floss tube before I was pulling the ka-ching to find this book. But she was saying something about she hopes this wasn't offensive. Oriental, the word Oriental. I guess I never got that. No one's ever screamed Oriental as a rude calling a name. You Oriental, I've never heard it, and so it's never bothered me. I know that I asked my son, why is the word Oriental now not really appropriate? And he said, well, there's no country Oriental. And I said, yeah, but it's not. I guess I personally, being of Asian descent, I personally don't find it offensive. I've never had the word thrown at me like some other descriptive words of different nationalities or cultures. So, and none of my cousins have said anything about it. So, I mean, I'm so happy to have this book. I really love it. And who knows, maybe someday I'll tackle the big project. A big project. There are several big projects in here. I mean, look at this pillow. Oh, it's I'm just very excited about this book, and I'm very excited that I found a copy of it. It's just so beautiful. There are so many beautiful things, and as much as we do not want to be enabled, and I do not need another project, I've decided that it's my life. It's my life, and I get to do what I want. And if it gives me momentary joy to flip through these pages, then it was worth it. And I am so happy about it. So how do I feel about my stitching lately? Okay, well, here's the thing. I have been enjoying all the comments. I don't respond to them all naturally because, you know, there's hundreds. But I read them all, and I snorted, yeah, I did, when the whole conversation about monogamous, non-monogamous, and polygamous stitching, or serial stitching. Is that, you know, serial as in serial killer or what? You know, we have all these little terms, but there was one comment that nearly made me spit my coffee, and she said, I am a monogamous stitcher with an occasional milkman thrown in there. I mean, I get such a kick out of you guys' comments. I mean, I just enjoy the love and the sharing and the enabling and all of it. I just enjoy all of it. And I'm here to tell you, I actually stopped and I went, milkman stitching. So, monogamous stitcher, but occasionally there's a milkman. And the Prairie Schooler Santas were her milkman. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. There's just so much to this community that lifts my spirits because I'm now back into not doing the news and not reading the comments on the news site because everything just makes me crazy. And so it's more fun to read the comments on on these videos, the last two videos. I mean, you guys are a crack up. You are a crack up. And all the excuses or explanations about why you do it, I understand. We all are different. What motivates us all is different. But isn't that what's so wonderful about it? So I'm still on the quest on, am I a monogamous stitcher with a milkman thrown in? A non-monogamist or I'm definitely a serial starter. Yeah, a lot of serial starters visit on this channel. But I went through my whips and thought, what do I really feel like I want to make some headway in? Well, I was surprised. So I picked a project out, but I was surprised at how much work it was to make any headway. And maybe that's why it became a whip or a UFO or whatever you want to call it. But I dug out my Tiny Modernist Halloween Ouija. And the Halloween Ouija was Tiny Modernist did a 5-week mystery. And I had that much done when I put it away. And so I decided to pick it back up, and I started with this corner moon. I can't believe how long that moon is taking me. I mean, it is crazy, but I really think I want to get this done before Halloween. But could it get done and framed by Halloween? So then I'm beginning to think that I am more like what they call a seasonal stitcher or a holiday stitcher or a, oh my gosh, there's so many different things you can be. But I'm going to keep working on this along with my Prairie Schooler Santas, and then I have the the Fat Quarter Shop's Booze and Bats Salve. Booze. You've got to say it with emphasis. Booze and Bats Salve. Yeah. It makes it more relaxed. Yeah. I ate a piece of popcorn and I inhaled it. Well, I've sent out all of the giveaways from the previous video, except for one that I haven't heard back from. So I'll give it a little time. And then if you stay tuned, you'll see who is it that gets to shop till they drop at Acorns and Threads. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I can't wait till the next time, okay? You guys be safe, stay healthy, and stitch.